All right, we figuring out who got the fake tatas.
They talk about my boobs, but that's about it.
Can you move that? Can I grab them with my claws?
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
I think they feel real to me.
Okay. We back.
Hello,
What's your name?
Amanda.
My name is Thomas.
My name is Sharam Salami. I am a plastic surgeon.
How long have you been doing that?
This is my 18th year in practice.
Today, you're gonna guess which strangers have had plastic surgery.
Okay.
Okay.
What are your general feelings towards plastic surgery?
The only applications I've seen are in like when popular culture, like, you know, you have a woman with
I know, right? I'm just saying.
really large boobs and butt.
I have had my boobs done, I've had Botox, and I've had my lips done a long time ago.
Were you happy with the results?
It's hell yeah, of course. I got the best.
Okay, so I'm bugging now because I would have liked to have found that out, even though I can pretty much see that she got those motherfuckers done. Because they looked like they were saggy before, and she got them, you know, like. But they look great on her, though.
Cities in Seattle, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, boy.
Not everyone agrees with plastic surgery. You ever feel bad about what you do?
I take care of a lot of moms. They've had children and their bodies really changed. It affects their confidence. When they're done, when they've recovered, their emotions are everything from overjoyed, hugs, laughing, to tears, saying, I've never felt this good about myself. It's really hard to argue that that is immoral.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Okay, I'm gonna start bringing them in.
Money makes the world go round. Crypto makes the
I
world go
hate
forward.
these commercials. I'm muting these damn commercials because ain't no way. I ain't getting paid for that. I ain't getting paid for that.
I don't know. So we'll do like step back, and maybe I'll be like, yeah, turn around and come back.
That booty fake.
Do you mind if I take a close look at you? It's going to feel like you're a little bit
No,
under a
no,
microscope. Is
no,
that right?
no.
Yes. Okay.
She
Can
has
you pull
not
your hair
had
back
any.
behind your ears for me? Right. And then can you turn your whole body to the side? Yeah.
Maybe like her cheek or
Okay,
something.
I don't see any incisions back there. Okay. So sometimes when folks have had surgery of their arms, whether it's liposuction or an arm lift, there'll be some sign of an incision on the arm. I don't see that. And then the rest of your body's covered. So now it's about a guessing game. It's to say, is she normally like just this is her shape? Or did she have something done to augment or reduce the shape?
Do you
Yeah,
know
belly.
what the term is for surgery that you would have on your butt? Is there a term for that? Do you know of?
I think I know what you're referring to, yeah. Are you saying you think I had a BBL?
Brazilian butt lift?
Yeah.
I just think that the thing that would lead me towards if you had plastic surgery would be your butt.
I
I
think
would say just based on what
her booty kind of flat, so ain't no way she had a BBL.
I'm seeing,
I'm just saying.
I don't see any sign of having had any sort of surgery.
I think you had some lipo. Oh, maybe a booty, maybe something like that.
What makes you think that?
Yeah,
Your tummy's
lipo.
flat, your booty's nice and
I can
shaped,
see
but It's
lipo.
not like extreme. It doesn't look extreme to me.
It's a partial correct.
Is it a tummy tuck or something?
I've had a breast reduction with lift and liposuction on
Ah,
I went the opposite direction, and I went bigger, which sometimes I regret because I got booty too, and sometimes it's like,
How long's it been since you've had the reduction?
the sides. Almost 3 years.
And you've been happy with it?
Yeah. I mean, my posture for years, it was a lot of hunching because it felt like my boobs went everywhere before I did. When I turned 13 and I was a mountain of boobs with a person behind it, it was just a matter of always needing to cover that up and try to be less.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I feel like a person living in a body rather than a body behind a mountain of boobs.
You look,
I can sort of understand that, but not like from a personal perspective. My sister, she had her own reduction, and she kind of explained it this a similar way, where she was like, you know, she just felt like they were excessive.
look great. You look balanced, you look happy. That's the most important thing.
Was there a shift in how others perceived you?
I'm really confident about my body now, which was absolutely not the case before. There was one time I was on a date and I was making out with a guy, and I go, "Have you ever held $10,000 in your hand before?" And he said no, and I said, "Do you want to?"
Well, hi, I'm Solomon. What's your name?
Maven, nice to meet you.
Maven.
She spent 10,000
Yes,
for
sir.
that?
That means I'm old as hell
No, it's
compared to him.
demands power.
My first impressions are that you do
Lipo.
have plastic surgery. I think you have some redefinition. I think you might have something either in your face
It's in the
or
face.
maybe in your chest as well. Though, I do have a question for you. How often do you work out?
3 to 4 times a week.
3 to 4 times a week. Dang, okay.
Powerlifter.
Were you always this build before?
Yeah.
Okay, you do not have plastic surgery.
Has anyone ever thought you had cosmetic surgery or plastic surgery?
Up until today, no.
Okay, yeah, most in one way, and then most in the other. I'm not seeing anything at the moment, no.
Can you turn your body to the
No,
side?
nothing.
So I see a scar back here. Based on the scar, I would probably say you've had a hair transplant. Mr. Maven, am I correct?
Correct. You are correct. I had a hair transplant back in 2015.
How the fuck were we supposed to figure that out?
Oh. Yep. That's right there.
Have you been happy with it? Mm-hmm. It's really a very high satisfaction operation. Patients love it. And now the techniques now are so much more refined.
What made you want to get this?
2015, I want to say I was like 19, going on 20. Hair was getting thin. That part of my life, a lot more insecure.
For hair transplant surgery, does your hair grow or is it just, does it
Yeah, so they literally cut this strip of my head out, and dissected it, and then I was awake for it, so when they cut into my head, it sounded like sandpaper.
Sounded like...
Yeah, sounded and felt like sandpaper,
What did you say, nigga?
rubbing against each other.
I hate that sound so much. You have no idea.
Hello. Hi, I'm Sharam Solomon.
She had a
Nice to meet
BBL.
you. How old are you?
36.
You're 36. Well, it's what I see is a woman
nice
who's
titties.
beautiful proportion between her upper body and her lower body, and that's something we always try to achieve in plastic surgery.
Okay, so I have been tasked at making a physical observation of you. I just want to make sure that's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on now.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Yes, it does. I don't want to be creepy or anything like that.
This is a load of barnacles.
Like, you want to turn around? Yeah, you want to do a full circle for me?
Nice.
She had a
Hard to
BBL.
tell, I'm not gonna lie.
Tummy tuck,
I feel
BBL,
like she's
lipo.
a thoroughbred built girl from here to here. But if there was anything I would
She
do,
had some incisions on the
I feel
arms.
as though, if you don't mind me saying, everything seems
Yep, she had it in the arms, the stomach, and she put that shit in her ass.
proportionate. So it seems like it was like a natural kind of growth.
Stop the cap!
Can I take a bit of that? Can I grab them with my claws?
Although it do seem like her ass was is real. I think it's a BBL.
I think they feel real to me.
Those
Can I
titties
ask you
real
to
though.
Move your eyebrows up for me like that, really hard. Okay. And then just squint really, really hard like that. Okay. So sometimes when folks have Botox, those muscles don't move. I would say just based on looking, no, nothing.
I'm gonna say no for right now.
My final answer for her is no. I don't think she has any plastic surgery. Am I correct?
No.
No!
I've had 3. I've had a BBL, which is a Brazilian butt lift. I've had a tummy tuck.
Tummy tuck and lipo. Called it.
I was very
I fucking called it.
tired,
W
and
Rex.
I ended up hurting my.
W Rex. I fucking called it. Every single last fucking one. Cause I can tell. I could sort of see a scar right here. I felt like I could see a scar right here. Her butt, her booty seemed like her thighs, the way her thighs is, like her ass could have been flat. Especially like with some women, not all, but with some women, when they have titties like this, they tend to not have much ass. I'm not going, no cap. Like some of them definitely be very proportionate and voluptuous, but this just seemed like it was one of those cases where she had the breast, but she didn't have the butt. And she had the belly and the arms and shit.
But jumping in a bouncy house that was inflating, it left like a dent kind of.
Just on the one side that you fell on?
Yeah.
That does happen sometimes with trauma, because the fat in that area that we all normally have on our backsides, it dies. And then as you're growing, those cells don't grow.
Well, you look fucking great, and I love it. It looks amazing. And I want to go get one now, too. Right now. I want to get one right now.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi,
What is your name?
my name's Brianna.
Brianna, I'm Thomas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, looking at physical appearance,
Botox. I can see it. Botox. And I don't see like any incisions, but yeah, it might be Botox.
something's given me that maybe you had some plastic surgery that is less noticeable. I think what you probably would have gotten is something with your face, because like looking at your physical appearance, it doesn't seem that you have anything.
I don't see anything that like stands out to me that is like, oh my god, like that's fake. Maybe your nose, I don't know. It's really perfect. It's really like really straight and nice.
Can I touch your nose? Is
Yeah,
that okay?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
it might
gonna
be the
touch your
nose.
right here.
It might be the nose or the
I
cheekbones.
felt
'Cause
maybe
I think
just
she-
the slightest contour there. So sometimes that means someone's had nose surgery. That would be the first thought I would have on your nose.
Not only that, but she's wearing a lot of makeup, mind you. And when it's something like that with plastic surgery, I'm just saying, it's probably the
I would
nose
say
or the
that you do
cheekbones.
have plastic surgery. I think it has something to do with your face.
I think you may have had work done. So I'm gonna stick with the nose.
Lovely figure. I would wonder, because you're so thin, if you perhaps have had breast augmentation just to kind of balance out your frame. But those are the two things that really jump out at me. Am I right?
You're part of the way there. So
Partial credit. I'll
yeah,
take it.
so I have had a rhinoplasty.
You have a little scar, like right, just barely right here.
it's
I don't know if
funny.
that's from that or
This
not, but
scar
I.
is actually totally unrelated.
Well, that's what gave it to me.
I've not had a breast augmentation, but I'm flattered.
They look great.
Wow, I love being hyped up.
You should be hyped up.
The rhinoplasty was actually, I guess, part of a set of procedures of facial feminization surgery.
Yeah. The cheeks are natural?
The cheeks are natural. I've had a trachea shave, which basically
cheeks are
reduces
natural.
your Adam's apple.
Okay, yeah. I hadn't even noticed that. So are you trans then?
Yeah.
Trans.
Okay,
I
do you
figured.
feel
Figured.
the
I ain't want to
surgery
say it.
then is-
I ain't want to say it because like then if I was wrong, I look petty. But I knew it. I fucking knew it. It was the voice. It was mostly the voice, but it's also the facial structure, and especially the fact that they just said they had the Adam's apple removed.
It's like good for your self-image.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
It's-
good.
I'd never before in my life really been able to look in the mirror and feel good about myself. I never would have even had like the confidence to do something like this, but here I am.
That's so sweet, though. Yeah, I applaud you for that.
Awesome. Nice meeting you.
you.
Hi.
I don't know. You do have a nice facial profile. Like your facial profile is like perfect. Like it's really nice.
So right off the bat, I don't see anything that is readily apparent to me. What is the term for a nose job? I don't know it.
Lips, nose, and yeah, lips and nose.
I have no idea either.
I'm just going to push on your nose, if that's okay. Maybe. I would say the nose, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you had any work done. I don't. You do have a nice face, like perfectly profiled. Like it looks nice from the side, from the front. But I don't think you've had any work done.
Mr. Gabriel, am I correct?
No.
You're just so perfect, it's just really hard. I'm 6'2" with the hair, my nose is perfect. The surgeon thought I had my nose done, I haven't.
I'm not like a plastic surgery pro or anything, but I mean, it's just sometimes you can like tell. Like my boobs are super perfect, and I'm like, they don't naturally make them like that. They just don't.
So he looks really good, but not perfect.
Well, nobody can be as perfect as me. I mean, come on, no.
Hi, how are you? I'm Sharam Salmi. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I always like to start by asking how old you are.
I'm 23.
23. Can you raise your eyebrows up for me? Okay. And then squint really hard like this, like you're, who is that guy? Okay. And then big grin. Okay. So I would say you probably had some Botox. Some of the muscles of animation, of facial animation, aren't moving. That's what Botox is supposed to do. It's supposed to relax those muscles so the lines aren't as noticeable. So I can see that.
So I'm gonna do a physical examination of you. First, I'm gonna look at your face. I'm seeing nose. I'm seeing rhinoplasty.
Do you think anything on my body? You didn't really.
I didn't
You didn't inspect my body. Like analyzing my body make you nervous?
It just makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, like.
But you wanted to do this.
Well, yeah. I was actually just called here. They were like, "Hey, do you want to be part of our lineup?"
But I signed up to be judged, so don't feel nervous.
You think she's had any plastic surgery then?
I think that if I had to put my money on it, I would say Botox, and everything else I would say probably not.
I'm gonna say that you do have plastic surgery, and I think it's a rhinoplasty.
I don't have plastic surgery.
She don't.
I have Botox, but I wouldn't really consider it surgery.
You're right, it's not a surgical procedure. I mean, you look great.
Are you considering anything?
Yeah.
What are you considering?
I lost 100 pounds recently.
Hey,
so
that's a
I wanna
W.
get tummy tuck.
She lost
and
100 pounds.
A couple other procedures. Have you had any?
Shout out to
Can I
the
have her
cut.
guess me? Maybe. Can you guess me? Can I like do a little?
I mean, your boobs are really big, but they look natural.
You want to grab them? Just grab them.
Nice.
Okay, wait. Are they real?
They're not real. They're not real. They're fake.
Oh. I keep looking at them.
Now your eyes are just, everyone's just drawn to them, right? They're just drawn. Now you're like, wow, they're nice and they feel good.
With a show of hands, who did Thomas guess correctly?
50%. 50. That's not too bad.
Sort of, yes, no, kind-ish, no.
Who did I guess correctly?
Damn.
I did. What?
And he's a fucking doctor. He is a fucking surgeon. That's wild. I need to stop cursing on here, or at least slow down on it. She got a nice booty.
Oh, I did amazing.
That was the best today.
Because I'm number one
Yeah, she
always.
was.
Come on. You guys knew that before you brought me in here.
How'd it go?
Oh man, so I was nervous the whole time. I just have a problem with feeling like I'm saying too much or that I'm overstepping.
I loved it. It was fun. I'm super pro cosmetic, surgery, anything. Do whatever makes you happy.
Kind of the common thing I think I've heard is that those who've had something done to really improve the quality.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, though, like, I personally want to keep it to like a limit, and I want to kind of slow down because I have a better and more vernacular vocabulary than that, and I should be able to use it without having to, resort to those words. But, fuck shit, slut, bitch, cunt, whore. Get that shit out of my system.
Quality of their life, and there's been a lot of thought into it.
It's crazy. This guy was the worst one, and he's a surgeon. Couldn't even figure it out. W video, the cut. I like it. I like titties.